give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Hey, RW Motorsports followers. Got something special for you, man. We're going to run through the shop here over the next few weeks, month, I don't know, however often we get time. And we're going to give you some bios of the people here, you know, basically the three of us. And we're going to start off today with Kriegers, Krieg Poland. How you doing today, brother?
Pretty good.
Pretty good? You gonna speak up here for us?
I'll try. I mean,
Am I going to have to slap you in the head?
It's my selective hearing, so I try to speak up.
There you go. All right, Kriegers. Tell us a little bit about yourself, man. When did you start racing, and give us a little bit of history on yourself.
Well, I'm from Liston, Indiana, and born and raised here all my life. And I've been around a group of racers like Jeff Gordon, Tony Stewart, stuff like that. So Gordon actually went to my school, high school, back in 1990. So I got to know him, and he was fun to be around with. So, and as far as here, I was with Nine Racing for 12 years, and got to meet a lot of good group over there. And
Won a lot of championships over there.
won 5 championships over there, and here we won two championships. So I'm happy. I'm happy.
You're happy. You're happy working with Evan, huh?
Oh yeah, he's a great guy, great crew chief and team manager. He's really good to work with, and I consider him as my friend. So we get along real well. And
You guys have a long history together. You know, you guys, RW is not the first place you guys have worked together, correct?
we were at actually at Gasoline Alley when I first met Evan, and Bob East gave him a huge job opportunity for him being a crew chief for the Silver Crown side. So we were actually a competitor, you know, with the 9-car midget versus he was with the 6-car when the midget with Bobby East. We were against each other, so we battle each other.
Now, we have some fun on the road. We'll get to talking about that here in a few. But you have a daughter, correct?
Yes.
And tell us a little bit about her.
She's 7 years old. She's first grade. Sweet little girl. I love her to death. She's, you know, I try to bring her out the shop and try to do things around here and try to make her so she, you know, learning curve for her and teach her what I do and stuff like that. So I think she'll be pretty good at it.
I think she will, man. She's been popping up in some videos here lately and pictures around the shop. So be seeing more of her. She caught her first fish out back. I do remember that. So at any rate, man, tell us what it's like working here at RW Motorsports. What's some of your favorite things about being here?
My favorite thing is building new cars. I do a lot of fabrication, do a lot of, not so much on welding, but I let Evan handle on that. And as far as
You're a sheet metal and carbon fiber guru, man. Don't be modest.
it's it's dirty, it's, you know, it's hard work, you know, I put myself into challenge, and it's, you know, RW is a great facility. I like working with Steve Wyridge, RW Motorsports, and Evan, Dan. So
Got a lot of cool toys around here that helps us do our job, don't we?
oh yeah, I mean, it's, you know, everybody says it's dream come true, so living in a dream and stuff like that, you know.
Don't seem like a dream at 1 o'clock in the morning when we're just getting out of here, though, does it?
To me, it's work. You know,
Right.
I work hard on it, and I'm out there, you know, take the challenge. I'm there to win, you know, just like everybody else. It's just one of those things you're going to take a lot of effort.
That's a fact. Now, we talked to Evan a little bit yesterday in the wrap-up interviews that we done yesterday, but we have a lot of fun around here, but that's just a small part, and it's just a small slice in time of the time we actually spend here in the shop. I mean, wouldn't you say, I mean, tell people, I mean, we work long hours, we work hard around here. It's not all just playtime.
Well, you have to have a pride in what you do. It does put a lot of stress when you go out and race, and you know, you get DNFs, you get you know, you finish third, you know, you finish first, and everybody wants to win first. Everybody wants to be there to win, and it's a challenge for us. I think, you know, makes us better. Go out there and try to win some races.
That we do. Now, you know, what's some of the things that you look forward to? We're about halfway through the season here. What's some of the things that you're looking forward to? I know with the Crown, we've got Springfield, DeCoin, Eldora for the 4 Crown, which we'll have the midget there that night too, with Dave Darwin. And then we're off to Syracuse, New York. I'm kind of looking forward to the trip to Syracuse. How about you?
Oh yeah, I've never been to Syracuse, so I've heard stories about it. Evans told me a little bit about it, and I believe last time they ran there, Evans won with the
That's correct. That's correct.
I'm looking forward to it. I think Chris Wyndham is going to finish it off, you know, next couple of races, and you know, especially with Triad motor and stuff like that, I think he's going to be really happy.
I think so, man. I'm really looking forward to these next races. That's a fact. All right, Craig, you know, growing up, people can hear how quiet you talk here and things. There's been some adversity in your life growing up. You want to share with us what's going on with you?
It's just a selective hearing. I was born and raised, you know, I was premature. I was 3 months early birth, and I had a twin brother, and he didn't make it. So my hearing was involved in that, with my nerve damage, and I'm 70% lost of hearing. So I had to really work really hard to go through grade school, and had a speech therapist, stuff like that. So you know, here I am.
There's kids out there that's growing up with you know, different disabilities and things like that, and you're just proof that if you just power through it, and just pay attention and do what you're supposed to be doing, that you can make it through it and be successful in life.
You know, you can't just always think negative stuff. You know, you always have to think positive. And for me to go through, you know, it was tough. You know, you get kids that tease you all the time, blah blah blah, think you wear hearing aids and stuff like that. You know, it didn't faze me and stuff. So I just moved on, ignored it.
Now, you and I are bunkies on the road. We share different beds, but we share the same hotel rooms on the road. And there was one rule. You and I, we joke around a lot. You and I, we horseplay a lot when we're going down the road, and people's seen some of that in some of the videos we posted. But there's one rule that you gave me in the hotel room that I'm not allowed to do, and that's to touch the hearing aids. Do you remember telling me that? The first night we was on the road.
Yeah, well, it's very expensive, you know. It's part of my hearing, and it's very important, you know. I can't hear, I still lip read, but you know, I've always wanted my hearing aids. That way, I don't want nobody, you know, being around it, and it's like I have a dog in the bone. So that's one of those things.
That's a lot of things that you and I've learned in our friendship, and as it continues to grow and get deeper, is I talk so fast and my lips don't move a whole lot. We had to work on that where you could read my lips.
Yes, well, that's one of the things people don't know is that when I'm at the track, I can actually read what they're saying. And
Where we have an issue when the motors are gone or
yes,
things like that, you have an advantage.
I can, you know, use sign language of any kind of, like something broke, or you know, we'd be pointing, tire needs flat, you know, whatever, we need fuel. Well, we make sign language for that, and I tend to do that a lot. So
That's something you and I've been working on. That we've been working on. That's true, and it does help in our communication at the track a lot when we got things going. Like the Silver Crown Series, where we have a lot of strategizing that we have to do, playing in pit stops. Things are just constantly changing, and we have to communicate. Any shout outs you want to give before we end this thing?
I think for all the fans out there with RW Motorsports, and
Just blah. You know, we got a joke around here. Craig and I, Evan, we ride Craig pretty hard, man. But he comes right back at us. But what's that joke Craig's got this thing? You know how everybody's got this little thing that they do. Craig's little thing is So we come up with this, and we'll just give you a little example here. Retard says what? Retard says, Craig runs around the shop all day long. We always give him a hard time. Your battery's dead or whatever, man. But it's all good in good fun, isn't it? So, other than that, man, this is Craig Poland, head mechanic here at RW Motorsports. Hopefully, you guys learned a little bit about him. Next time we're at the track, say hey, run up behind him, take a towel, flip him in the ass. He really likes that stuff. So, thanks a lot, Craig. Appreciate it, brother.
Appreciate it.